Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. As you can see, we're in short sleeves, man. It turned out to be a beautiful day today. The wife just come back from getting us some milkshakes. Very tasty. The goal tonight is to go ahead and get started wrapping the headers. I went ahead and got a bucket of water, and I got a roll of header wrap out a while ago. Because a lot of this fiberglass wrap, you actually have to soak the stuff in order for it to be, you know, real pliable and maneuverable. But when I got this roll right here out, man, this stuff's actually, you know, pretty flexible already. As you can see right here, I mean, look at there, I'm balling it up in my hand, no problem. So that's good news, man. But you do want to wear some gloves because it is fiberglass. And we don't want to get that stuff all on our skin because, of course, it's going to irritate us. The headers actually turned out really good. I'm really happy with the way the paint turned out on. Let me spin you guys around. Headers turned out real good. Sunday will be a week. But I went ahead and put some header bolts in there just so we'll know how far up to run the wrap. You know, to stop it off right here. And I went ahead and just put some nuts on the back side here to help hold them all in place. So that's what we're going to do tonight, guys. We're going to try to get some of this header wrap on the headers. I don't know how long it's actually going to take to do, you know, each header. I know the crossover pipes, it actually shouldn't take long to do these because it should actually be a continuous run. And as you can see that gray paint down in there, man, that's why I went ahead and that's why I wanted to paint these things black, man. That gray paint was ugly. Because you know, some of the headers actually will be exposed because of the wrap. It's only going to go so far. So that's why I wanted to paint them things black, man, because these didn't come black. I think you get them black, I think stainless and that gray. But yeah, we need to get set up, guys, and get started on that. While the weather's nice, man, I can't wait to springtime. I'm about done with winter. I hate wintertime. Wintertime sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. That's a good milkshake, man. Good milkshake. So, let's get set up, guys. And start putting some wrap on these headers. I'm trying to figure out the best plan of attack here. I know there's some videos on YouTube showing you how to wrap headers and all that good stuff. But, you know, I've never done it before. It's the first time I've ever done header wrap. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and start on this tube here. And then we'll probably go on to the next one. And I don't know, might need to start this long one. So I think we'll go ahead and do the long one first, to be honest with you, because we got to be able to get that wrap down in between here. So it's probably best to start with this one first. Go ahead and get this one wrapped, and then we'll go to this one, and this one, and then this one, and then we'll wrap the bottom side. So let me get my header wrap out here. I'm gonna cut probably this part right here off because it's got a hole in it where they had it folded over and had a nail holding it down in place. So we'll go ahead and cut this about right in here somewhere. Might be able to use this to measure with, I'm not sure, let's see. Oh yeah, so we can actually use this piece that I just cut off to actually see how long this is going to be. And I think you're supposed to actually lap this stuff every 1/4 inch. So there'll be one loop, and then we will move it up to about right here. There goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna say 9. And I believe the way you're supposed to actually do this stuff is, I'm gonna use this as kind of like a template, is just to fold it over. So there goes 1 wrap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm gonna give it one more to grow on, man, because I got 4 rolls, 50-foot a roll, so we should have plenty to play with here. If not, we'll order another roll. This stuff's really not that expensive, guys. If you get on eBay, it's not really that expensive at all. So we'll go ahead and say 10, and we'll cut it off right there. There we go. We'll set that to the side. I'm really glad we don't have to worry about soaking this stuff, man. I wasn't really looking forward to messing with this stuff all wet and all that good stuff. All right, so we're going to start our first loop. As far down as we can get it. And I'm going to take and fold this over just a little bit. Fold it over just a little bit on the end there. Pull it tight as I possibly can, guys. Best thing to do, from what I've seen, is to go ahead and put it all on the header tube itself first. So we'll actually go ahead and wrap it around the header tube. And you want to have that stitched edge down toward the collector right here. See if I can get you guys a little better shot, but I don't know if you can see that or not. But right here's a kind of like a sewn edge, and this side isn't done like that. So we want to put this side down toward the collector. So we're going to go ahead and just get all the wrap on the tube first. Make it a little bit easier. Just kind of fold this over like that, and then let it go right there, like that, right there, guys. As you see there. All right, I think I'm gonna grab a zip tie, kind of help hold this in place until we get ready to band it. Actually, I think I'm gonna cut it off right about here somewhere. That way the wrap would be underneath the tube instead on top, or the end I should say. Take, fold it over, kind of like that. There we go. Something like that right there. Get a zip tie. There we go. There we go, guys. It ain't gonna be perfect by no means, because you're turning all these bends, you know. It's not gonna be exactly perfect. So we'll leave that zip tie on that one, and we'll start on the next tube. So it looks like that's about as far as I'm gonna be able to go down on that tube there. So we got one loop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 loops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll do about a half another one. Cut it. So we got about 6.5 loops. So I think you guys get the gist of it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start wrapping these other ones. And then when I get done wrapping these other 3, I'll bring you guys back. I got both the headers wrapped. There was no way that I could film it, to be honest with you, because just that little bit you guys saw was in real time about 17 minutes. So it is, let me look at the phone here. It is 9:36 now. And I started about 7 o'clock. So it actually took from 7 to 9:36 just to wrap these 2 headers. And it actually took one whole 50-foot roll with about that much remnants left. So I say probably about maybe 3.5 foot remnants left. So it actually took that whole complete 50-foot roll to wrap both of those headers. Like I said, guys, I hate I didn't actually get to film it. If I did, man, this video would be like super long, and half of you guys wouldn't even sit around and watch it. So I mean, it really wasn't no need. There's, you know, some tutorials and all that good stuff on YouTube showing you how to wrap headers. And I watched a few of them, you know, a couple months ago, and I just went off of memory. Second one wasn't as it went by actually pretty quick. The first one was a little harder to wrap than the second one because of the way I went about it. But I got them both wrapped. The next thing to do is wrap the connecting pipes, the crossover pipes. It's late. I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll do that maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll come out here and do that then. But I'm going to spin you guys around and let you take a look at the headers, man. They look really good. Like I said, I just kind of, wrapped it and didn't like that way, and then kind of backed up a step and, wrapped it and all that. Man, I had to go ahead and warn you guys, you're going to get fiberglass, all over you. So be prepared for that if you happen to wrap your headers. That's one downside about it. But I'm going to go in here and take me a cold shower so I can get this stuff off my skin. But I'm going to spin you guys around, let you take a look at the headers, man. They turn out really good. I'm really pleased with them. Like I said, I never did it before. Just going off of memory after watching a few little tutorials on YouTube on how to do it. I think DEI has a video showing you, how to do it. And that's kind of what I went by mentally. I just thought about, the way they did it, and that's how I did it, guys. So let's take a look at it, man. Like I said, they turned out real good, I believe. Let me spin you guys around. So there we go. Got both of them wrapped. What I actually did was wrap the tubes first. And this one I actually took the wrap that I had on initially. This is the one we did first. I actually come back, unwrapped it some and cut it right in here, because when I started here and started wrapping all this and then come around, and as you can see, I come up through here, and then I started wrapping both of these together, and then went to the single, and I cut the one off that I initially started with right here, and then continued this piece here, the final piece, on around. So this piece actually goes from here all the way down across these two, and then across this one here. So that's how I did that right there, guys. And as you can see, it turned out real good. Like I said, I hate I didn't get it on film for you guys, but if I did, man, it'd been an extremely long video, and you guys wouldn't have hung around and watched it. But yeah, that right there turned out good. And then, like I said, I kind of learned a little bit off of this one when I got ready to do this one, but this one wasn't nowhere near as hard to do because the tubes two of the tubes are pretty short. So the way I did this one, I went ahead and wrapped the let me see if I can get it turned around here real good where I can kind of show you guys. So the way I did this one right here, guys, is I wrapped the tubes right here, the short tubes, with some short pieces. I kind of guesstimated about where this wrap here was going to come up, and then I would have to transition, from this section to these two, and then from these two to this one. But I actually used the little pieces of remnants that I had for when I initially done this one to do these tubes here. And like I said, I only put the little short pieces. I went up about right here, and on this one I went to about right here somewhere. I don't know if you can see my finger. And then the little short one down there, I went to about, right in that area right here with it and stopped it off, because once you start wrapping this, you'll cover up those spots. But come around and then transition to these two tubes. And then when I got right about here, then I transitioned over to these two tubes. And then when I got to this bend, then I transitioned over to this single tube right here. And as you see, I double banded it because these bands, it's hard to get these things pulled super tight. So that's the reason why I double banded it. But if I need more bands, I can always order more bands. Ain't no big deal. But I still need to do these pipes. Like I said, it took that long to do those two headers from 7 o'clock till 9:30 basically. And they're done though, man. They turned out pretty good. So guys, like I said, I hate I didn't get to film all of it. If I did, man, it would have been a super long video. And like I said, I know you guys wouldn't want to sit around and watch that, but you kind of get the gist of it when I started and what you see there. But like I said, if you need to know how to do it, there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube on how to wrap your headers. But I went with the black instead of titanium, just because we're going to try to keep the red and black theme going throughout the car. I know the water pump and all that stuff, aluminum, but I can overlook that. It's no big deal. But we'll try to come out here tomorrow night and finish up them two right there, and then we can start bolting up the hot side. So guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you maybe gained a little bit of knowledge from the video. I know I didn't show a whole heck of a lot, but like I said, there's tutorials on YouTube on how to do this, man. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one.